chat, but just watching through.
Now, and we're live! Hello! Welcome to episode 5. It's been really cool and calm in the background here. We haven't been hastily making it work. We've just been chill. Absolutely chill. So how is everyone? How's everyone that's here? We've got some amazing
Very well
people. Yeah? We've got
Yeah, you do.
This side we've got Adventures Inc. We've got DM Anthony and Rob, the player. Rob.
Hello.
Like this. I've actually noticed, I do this always alphabetically, but the DMs are at the top and the players are down at the bottom. So there we go, it kind of works easily.
Perfect.
And then on the other side, I've got this side, Live Laugh Lovecraft with their DM Sam and the amazing Zoe. Say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, friends.
So yeah, you're all doing good. You all ready to go through this? Whatever this is.
No.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
perfectly unprepared.
Perfectly unprepared. That's exactly
It's
how.
nothing but.
Exactly how I like this game to be. I don't want people to come here overly scripted. Who's that? Who am I? Who are these other people on this show? Well, below me down here, there is Ryan. Ryan is back. He's decided to turn up again. He's
I have returned.
yeah. Oh dear, I've just noticed you're a bit out of sync on my screen. There you are, there now. And then there's me, Hamilton, the DM host, crazy person who requires care, here to sort out what this game is and make it hopefully run smoothly. Question mark. Before we get started with the game, I need to do the announcements. You know, as usual, we're supported by D&D Beyond. They are amazing, all the stuff that they've done for the show, and with that, giving us the ability to give away a player's handbook if you put in PHB to win, as it is written down there in the chat. As I say to the people who have won it, you have to message Dragon's Duel, @Dragon's Duel, all one word, on Twitter, so that I can then give it to you, because I've had a couple people win, but I have no idea how to. Yeah, I think even one of them's in chat right now. So if you could message out Dragon's Duel, so I can give you your code from 2 weeks ago, that'd be great. So that's just the admin done. Next up is we're gonna play a game. How does the game work? Well, we're live this week, unlike last week, so you can do your fantastic bits. You can use Barbarian. You can scream Barbarian out, and Ryan or I will try and pick it up. And when we do, we'll shout it out. And the first one from either of these lovely teams to shout out another class, not subclass, just class, will gain a point to their team. If we're in a round, it's to that exact round stats. If it's outside of the rounds, I'll roll a d6 and you'll go to whatever stat you want. The other one is Duel, which I know will come up because Emil in the chat has already gained enough points. So be prepared for this, guys. This is. And use it in the right, use it in a good stat, by the way, and we'll just save it for a stat. But when that happens, I basically play Taboo, you know the game Taboo, or Articulate for us English folk over here. I have a list of spells. I have 8 spells. I have 2 minutes in which to try and describe them without saying the name of the spell to you. The more you get, the more points you get. Make sense?
Oh.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Sweet.
Nice sound.
Exactly.
I like that.
This is gonna be on you, mate. I know about 3 spells.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're just like Armor of Agathis. I'm fine. That's just what
Armor
about
of
you? Like, thanks. The only classes I ever play are martial classes.
It's fine. They're all easy ones. And to be honest, I'm gonna say not hot, but cold.
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 Touch.
Yes. Yeah. Cold touch. Hey, see, we're doing it right here. We're already like that. Not
Cool.
hot ET, but cold touch. There you go. That works, right? Next is re-rolls. There are abilities to re-roll. They are required cheers. So at the beginning, you can re-roll. If you cheer 100 points, you can re-roll anyone's race and alignment. If you want to, you can just do that.
Wow.
But at the end, the really key critical one, you can either cheer 200 points to re-roll the class, or be evil and use 500 points to enforce a class on someone. So if you want that 0 intelligence wizard, You can do it, but you gotta pay for it,
You know it.
unfortunately, because I didn't want to make this like available to everyone. It's really got to, I didn't want people just to be spamming everyone to have the worst classes. So, but that's it. So it's 500 cheers if you want to do that at the end. But I will remind you at the time. Only once has it been used because someone wanted to change their alignment from chaotic good to chaotic evil. So, and that was they paid for it themselves. They did it themselves. They cheered for themselves. That's fine. But those are all of that's it. That's all the stuff. That's all the little mini games. So we can move into actually rolling for your own race and alignment. Start this game going, and we always start with Adventures Inc. on the left. So let's just say a little bit of hello to you guys. I feel like it's been a rush in. So Anthony and Rob, how are you doing? How are you chill? Are you prepared?
Oh, feeling great. I'm so, first
so
of all,
ready.
so grateful that I'm here. Second of all, is it too late to switch partners? I can't.
I mean, I have the same question and the same
We can
first
swap
intro
teams
as well.
if you want. If you want to mix up the teams, you can just do that. If you want to.
My only request is that we switch where the cameras are, which I know is a
Let's
thing.
not do that. Don't give me nightmares, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
But we're doing good. We're so excited to be here. I'm so
Awesome.
happy. This is so
Awesome.
fun.
Okay, cool. Well, with that then, let's get you started with some rolling. Let's roll for your race and your alignment. Now,
Ooh.
do you have a preference, or would you like me to flip a coin for which of you rolls for which, basically?
Do you have a preference, Anthony? Because I don't have a preference.
Well, then I don't want to do alignment because that's useless.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I'll do
Cool.
alignment because I like fun.
Okay, fine. And so Anthony, first up then with race. Then
Yes.
I need firstly a D2 or flip a coin, or any
Okay.
D and half. Give me the top half, bottom half.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
roll a D7,
All right.
Yeah.
which
there
is
we
Here we
probably
go.
doesn't. I don't know if that exists.
Top half.
go. top half. Okay, so you're in the Kalashtar to Yuan-Ti Pureblood section of races. It's all alphabetical.
Oh boy.
So now give me a D20 and let's see what race you get. Let's see what you
All right, here we go.
get. Right.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
I got an 18.
An 18. A Verdun.
Yes.
A Verdan. I don't actually know much about
A
Eberron.
Verdun?
A Verdun is I think it's an Eberron thing. I think.
I don't know anything. about
Actually,
It's
Forgotten Realms.
Is
There's
it?
Forgotten
Okay.
Realms. The Goblinoid.
Oh, a
Heck
Verdun.
yeah.
Okay, right. Oh.
Continuously mutating Goblinoids.
Continuously
Ooh.
mutating Goblinoid. Ooh.
That was my band in college.
Small half elves with jade green skin and just about as tall as a goblin. They sound pretty cool. I like that.
That sounds rad as heck.
It does
I'm into
actually.
it.
Yeah. All right. So you got a Verdun. A good roll. A first time on our show, clearly. And yeah. So next we need an alignment for your Verdan or Verdun. It doesn't say how you pronounce it. Annoyingly. No, it doesn't say. So we'll just go with that. I need a D10. Re-roll a 1 from you, Rob, for your alignment.
Sure. A 6, please.
Neutral evil. Neutral evil. Neutral evil.
All right.
Yeah, happy with that?
Cooler
Well,
by the
you-
second.
You could put restrictions on our evil. We could be free. No, we're just here
Continuously
to do evil.
mutating evil.
Continuously mutating evil.
Whatever
no
evil
matter
the
what.
situation demands.
I feel there's a lot of people that I could give that moniker to as continuously mutating evil, but I won't do that online live. But let's move over then to Live Lovecraft. Sam and Zoe. Do you two have a preference for what you want to roll, or do you want me to flip a coin for it?
I think that if you flip a coin, that's why the people are here. They
Okay.
love dice rolls, they love coin flips, and that's the way I go. Unless Zoe has a
that's
preference.
what D&D fans love. They love a good bit
They
of
love
dicing.
randomization and maths.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna
All the
roll-
stats nerds in the chat.
Well, as you said you want dice, instead of flipping my D2, I'm gonna roll a D4. Okay.
A D2.
One or two, it's you, Sam. 3 and 4, it's you, Zoe. Okay. Ready?
Cool.
So 2. Sam, you are going to roll for race. That, and also whoever rolls for race, I normally give class to the other person at the end as well, because that is, I don't know why, I just gives people a bit of a chance. With the
Because
more
alignment's
numbers.
useless.
Yeah, it's because alignment's useless. That's basically what it is. I didn't want to say it. So,
I'm here for redundancy. That's what I'm here for.
but you'll do the
No,
but you get the important task at the end, Zoe. You've got to roll that class right at the end, so that's going to be.
Oh,
You know,
gosh.
I'll carry that responsibility.
If it's a bad one, you're playing it, okay? I'm not going anywhere near this.
Yeah, that's always the fun part, is choosing who gets to play this mess of a character. Right. Give me, as a top or bottom of a D2, however you want to do that, and then a D20.
D2.
Sam.
I will give you a D4. Odds for top, evens for bottom. And that is a 1.
Okay. You've got the Aarakocra to human range, so give me a D20.
That's a 12.
You are a
There you go.
git.
All you
git?
dice out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh no.
Hey.
Get out of here.
Oh, the best joke of the evening, I think. We're not gonna top that one.
Oh.
All right, end the stream.
Yeah, we're done.
Please
Thank you very
do.
much.
I can't deal with these guys for 2 more hours.
Ooh, it starts already. Zoe, can you
Yes.
give me a D10?
What do you need?
D10, re-roll a 1.
3.
Lawful good. Good lawful good.
My favourite.
Lawful good versus neutral evil.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. That's good.
Challenge for the ages.
Oh, Maka come up with a good joke there. The gift that
I
keeps
saw
on
that.
githing. Oh, I like that.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Oh, Maka, well done. I just saw it.
Very good. Top marks for that. Points to charisma for you there, Maka, as ever. With that, I now need some names for these characters and some pronouns for these characters. So, let's start off with Adventures Inc. What's your continuously changing evil Verdun going to be called?
I thought of a really dumb name before the stream,
Yep.
and
Is there anything other?
now makes it almost more. It feels more correct than it did before.
Okay.
I want to go with Vin Weasel.
And I had a list of things here that as possible names. I've thrown all of them away, but I am keeping. We'll keep Vin Weasel, and then there's a comma, and it's just the Hungry.
Vin Weasel, comma, the
Hungry Verdun.
Hungry.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
done. And have we got pronouns for Vin Weasel the Hungry?
Well, I don't want to get too far in the lore here, but Verdun actually do not associate with genders because they're constantly mutating.
Right.
So
Oh, there you
we're just not gonna.
No,
Yeah.
So, none.
None.
Okay, cool. Right, that's fine. So we have got Vin Weasel the Hungry, the neutral evil Verdun. What about Live Lovecraft?
Vin Weasel, neutral evil.
I'm gonna hand over to Zoe for this.
Zoe, what's the name?
We are Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie.
Someone
Well
force a
done.
reroll on their
Yeah.
race now,
Yeah,
please.
exactly. Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie, fantastic. And pronouns for Agatha
Who does
Christie.
We'll go with she, her.
She, her. Right, there we go. Right.
Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie. Amazing. I put as-gith-a Christie. Just to
Ask it. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Asketh Christie. I was like, that is not the vibe we were going for.
That's for late night version of this game. We'll leave that one for then. So we've got Well, that's your players. We've got your characters. We've got your names. Let's give these people some stats. So let's move into the first round, which is strength. Yes. Will we find your character? Will we find if your character can huff and puff and blow this whole house down, or is more like being breathed on by an asthmatic weasel? Oh my gosh, that was what was in my script, and you turned into Vin Weasel. How strange is that? That's kind of coincidental.
That's ominous.
That is
bad,
ominous.
Bad portents for us.
I think that means
Very
that Vin
spooky.
Weasel isn't going to be so. Yeah,
Not so strong.
strange. Not so strong. Well, what are we gonna play? We're gonna play that fantastic game, which is called Mind Player Athletics. Way! It's a classic round that we always play. Basically, everyone in D&D has to be able to add up dice on the fly quickly. You know, you got to roll 8d6 and 4d10s and all that stuff, and you got to add them up on the fly super fast and say what that number is to your DM. So everything.
There's something in chat.
Yeah, Emil's claimed
He's
his
claimed a duel.
duel.
Right. He's claimed the duel. Oh. Right, I'm gonna roll for a d4 for who is gonna be against me in this. Which team is gonna be dueling against me? So it's gonna be one or the other. Okay. All right.
Oh God.
Okay. 1 and 2, it's Vin Weasel the Hungry. 3 and 4 is Agatha Christie. It's a 4. It's Agatha Christie. Are you two? Are you two ready to duel? Oh my gosh! Can't believe we're here. Right. I'm gonna set up a timer on my phone. On that timer is going to be 2 minutes. I'm going to start saying some spells at you, but without actually saying what the spell is. I'm going to be describing them, and you need to guess what they are. You've got 8 maximum. If you can go for more, I've got actually 16 in total on here, but I don't think I've ever got past 8. But are you ready? Are you ready for this? Yeah.
Is there an option to pass?
No.
What happens if we stump?
Yeah. If you're stumped, I can move on. Just tell me to move on.
2 minutes. Just say the first question.
Yeah. That's not it. You should get the first one. Okay. Are you ready, Zoe and Sam? Are you ready? Okay. And we're gonna go now. Armageddon. Deep Impact. Rock in space.
Airball.
Rock in space coming towards us. Really fast.
Meteor.
Yeah, but lots of it. Like
Meteor
bees.
shower.
Rain of
Bees and wasps. They come.
Sting.
No, but lots of them. What is it?
Swarm.
Swarm.
A
Yeah,
swarm,
meteor
meteor
swarm. There you go.
swarm.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit chilly out here, and someone's and it's taken off my
Touch.
finger. I've got my fingers lost.
Frostbite.
Yes. There you go. Oh, something lightning. Oh, go. Lightning, you're going down the da 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 da. Yeah, there you
Lightning.
go. I'm looking for vials of things that might kill me or
Healing potion. Oh.
No, I'm looking.
Oh.
I'm trying to see things. I'm like Sherlock Holmes looking.
Detect evil. Detect poison.
Yeah, poison. This needs fixing. I'm gonna use the spell.
Mending.
Yeah. It's gusty. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and stop this being so gusty by
Calm.
manipulating gusts.
Thaumaturgy. Oh.
I'm trying to have power over something.
Weather control.
Yeah, control.
Calm.
But gusts.
Control
breeze.
wind.
Yeah, control winds. There's a big lizard.
Words.
Big lizard. But it's not real. It's not a real big lizard. It's sort of.
Prestidigitatortation.
It's like a lizard that's big, really big lizard. It's on the name of the game, not dungeons.
Dragons?
Yeah, dragons. Right, there you go. But it's not a real one.
Dragon glamour.
No, it's sort of.
Oh, but that's not. A spell.
It's like
I don't know any spells.
another name for magic. Another name for magic. Like I'm doing.
Illusion.
Yeah, illusion. Dragon. Something.
Illusory dragon.
Yeah, there we go. Right.
Imagine dragon.
The lights have gone out. I can't see. Oh wait, I can.
Dark vision.
Yeah, you just got
Cast
there.
light.
You just got there with the. There, you did it. You did it. You got 8. Well
Thank
done.
you, Zoe.
Yeah.
We said
I don't
heavy
know any
lifting.
spells.
It's like, what is magic?
That's magic. Well, that was impressive. 8 points.
Thank
on
you
the
for the
board
carry,
straight
Lordy.
away.
Wow.
Amazing.
Glamour. Great spell. I want that.
It could be a big boost. So if someone else has got another one of those, I will give it automatically to Vin Weasel to whenever that comes up again. But wow. Well done. Well done. See, you don't even need to know them because my describing is
It's
really
so
great.
good.
It's so good, right?
Top notch,
Yes,
Hamilton.
that's much wordsmithing.
That's-
Also, the fact is at home, they can't see my screen. So when I'm doing my illusion, which is me flowing my hands in front of my face, you have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm looking at you 10 seconds later
Yeah.
and just hoping it's going to guide me, but it didn't.
No, it wouldn't help. I got hot now. I've done a workout. I need to take my jumper off. Jesus Christ.
I think early retirement now, Zoe, is what we should go for. Hey, that's fine for strength, right?
Yeah, there you go.
-1 mod, we'll be fine.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Right. So, whew, wow, that's tired me out, to be honest. Next up, so we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing Mind Play and Athletics. That's what we were meant to be playing. This is where I will give you on screen, and I will share in the chat a series of dice that I've rolled, pre-rolled online. And then I will put those out there. You will then have in pairs, you'll be head to head. You'll have to add them up as quickly as you can. The minute you add those numbers up, first one to shout out a number, if it's wrong or right, doesn't matter, I will shout out a D&D trivia question. First one to shout that out gets a point. If it's correct, if it's wrong, you lose a point. But the first one, whatever it is, I then shout out a general personal trivia question, but nothing too personal. Like, what's your favorite Disney character? Okay? And then you gain points with that. If you get it right, it's plus 2 points. You get it wrong, minus 1 point. And you just get...
How do you get a question about you wrong?
Well, that's the only one you can't get wrong. Okay, that's just
Okay.
that's just bonus points. Yeah,
Can you
okay.
say
I
it
assure
doesn't
you.
matter the
What
number
is
is
your
right or wrong?
Color.
Green. Ah, blue. Ah!
You think it's that simple? People have I find it very difficult. I found even just to say what their favorite ones are. So I'm gonna start.
Anomia.
I'm going to try and get these up on. So I'm going to copy these at the same time into the chat, and I've just realised if I do that, it's not going to work on this computer because I will then lose all your videos. That's really clever. That's really good. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I'll just keep talking. Phones, dice rolls. We'll do that. I will somehow get those to you. 1 second. Oh dear. I didn't think this through. We're live. This is great. Okay, what we're going to do, why don't we play a different game because I can't get it to work. This has not happened before.
Sure.
Right, we're going to play Confusion. It's really easy. You have to count up to 20. So simple, right? You just have to count up to 20. But when you do, you're going to be in order, right? Going around in order. But when you do count up to 20, you can say 1, 2, or 3 numbers in your turn, okay? If you say one number, it just moves on in order as a group. So it'll go Anthony, Sam, Rob, then Zoe, okay? So you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. If you say 2 numbers, it reverses the order. If you say 3 numbers, it skips a person, okay? If you make a mistake, you lose a point to your team, and you have to add a new rule to the game. Like, for example, on 5s, you say a monster from D&D instead of on multiples of 5. On odd numbers, you clap instead of saying a number. On even numbers, you must say it in a different language. Okay? Does that make sense?
Sorcerer.
Paladin.
Who said sorcerer?
Yeah, who said sorcerer?
Oh, Rob. That's a point to Rob.
No.
No.
Rob
I was
said
pointing up.
paladin. Sam got it.
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
got it.
Okay.
I was pointing up, and then I realized that's confusing.
Yes. He's over there. Fine. So, okay, so that's a point.
That was very neutral evil of you to try to cheat that for us. Rob. Sorry, I appreciate that.
I got it. I don't know who.
So have you
I
got...
think if you consult the tape, you'll find that actually...
This is live, and you can't do that, so I'm never gonna get my mind.
I can't rewind. As I've clearly realised, I can't do half the things I want to do. So, anyway, with that, you need to. Do you know what the rules are to that other game, the Confusion game, basically?
So,
One is forwards, 2 is backwards. That's all I caught.
And 3 is skip.
3 skip. 4 is.
That has
4 is
redeemed
no
new
4.
rule.
There's no 4.
Can't
no
say
4.
4.
When you lose,
Okay,
though, you
no.
could make a rule for when you say 4 numbers. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Macca has redeemed new rule, and this round must be done in goblin voices.
Oh my god.
It's taking
boy.
time.
Everyone
This is going to be annoying.
If you don't talk like a goblin, you will lose points for your team.
Okay.
I don't have to do it, but it's fun. I guess it's how a
can
goblin
you
is.
remind me the order which we're counting again?
It's going to be Anthony, then Sam. Anthony, then Sam, then Rob, then Zoe. Okay? But it will
Thank you.
skip and rewind.
Okay.
And we will start with... Where's my D4 gone? 4! We start with Zoe! Zoe, it's you! Sorry.
1.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, come on, Rob.
Hey,
Rob, that was way too late.
I got there. I just had
No, you didn't. You didn't. So now you need to come up with a new rule for the game.
Oh, because I lost?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's a lost point to your team, and you need to come up with a new rule.
Okay. Every time we get to 4, you have to yell into the microphone a different number than 4.
Okay, well, we've already passed 4 because we're going to start on 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not going to.
My strategy is in place.
Ah, I see.
Count as 4, or does it also skip to that number?
Oh.
I don't know.
Very important distinction.
I'm going to give you a point to intelligence for that, by the way.
It's just a confusion tactic, hence the name of the game.
Exactly. Okay, well then we are with you, Rob. Playing, starting at 5. Whenever you're ready, going in the correct order. Go. Is he frozen? Is everyone frozen? Everyone's frozen?
No,
No,
No.
he just wants to set up another rule.
Oh, for fun. You guys are very good at standing still. By the way, if you all want to be mimes, you've got it.
I don't know who lost.
You lost. You didn't say anything. You had to say
Oh,
5.
me?
Yes.
God.
Rob, you passed it to me. I passed it right back to
Hey,
you.
the Goblin Royce.
I did.
Okay.
Okay. You make a
Every
new-
time, I got a new rule. New rule. What number are we starting on?
5.
Okay. Every time we say 5, our team gets a point.
Right. I see how this game is going to work.
Is that legal? I don't know if that's
Everything's
legal.
legal in this game to a point.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, whenever you say start, you start.
5.
Did he just get another one wrong?
6, 7.
What? You said start at 5.
Yes, you did. You got it right. Zoe said 6, 7. It
Oh,
went back to you, Rob, but you didn't say
Fucking
it.
hell!
You didn't. So you were meant to say 8, but you didn't. So it's
8.
now you now lose a point to your team, and you need to
Alright.
start with a new rule, please.
All right. Anytime. Okay.
I mean, start with a new rule, please.
Ah, you have to lose points. Every time we get to the top of the order, the number 1, you have to say a shape instead of a number.
Okay, well, again, we're not going to get to 1. So this is. Oh,
I know.
I know. This is so evil. Okay, right. You start with 8. We're going in reverse order. So next up will be Sam, just to give you that idea. You can't reverse a reverse, and you can't skip a skip. Just reminding you of that as well.
Okay.
Just to make it easy.
8.
9, 10.
11, 12, 13.
14, 15.
16.
No, Rob! Rob!
What did
Zoe had it. You were meant to speak. Oh my
You tell me to
This is
speak, you
hell.
tell me to not speak. I don't
No.
know what this is.
No.
When we get to 20, I get a point.
Is that Barbarian?
That's barbarian.
Rogue.
Oh, Zoe.
Nice.
So he got rogue.
Quick reflexes. Okay.
I'm really not
I
trying
think
to
it
mess
should be
this up.
clear now why I wanted a different partner when we began.
I am not trying to throw this. I'm actually confused.
You're on 16, okay? You're on 16. We're going in reverse order now. It's going to go to... You're going to make the rule roll, but actually it should be on Zoe. So Zoe, you're going to start again at 16.
Okay,
And
so
then-
I make the rule, but it starts with Zoe.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. On the number 17, you have to say 17 twice.
Okay. That's a good rule. That's a good rule.
That's a rule that makes sense. It's a rule that works. We'll get there.
Fantastic. Okay.
We're going in reverse order from Zoe, or we're going in forward order from Zoe.
We're going in reverse order from Zoe.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Okay, Zoe, you, whenever you're ready, say 16 or whatever you want to say. You don't have to say 16 if you want to. Say 16, start the game.
16.
Oh my gosh, Rob. Like, literally.
What are you talking about? It was Anthony's turn.
No, we're in reverse order. You're number 3.
I think I figured out what happened.
I just want to
Written
say.
on the order incorrectly, and that is why I am screwing up.
Right. You're going to lose that intelligence point that you gained earlier. That's for sure.
So it's Anthony, Rob, Zoe, Sam.
Yes.
No!
Anthony, Sam,
Anthony,
Rob.
Sam,
Sam,
Rob,
Zoe.
Zoe.
All right, here we are. Okay.
Oh, this is
On
going
the
down.
number, new rule, when you get to 17, you have to say 17 3 times. There we go. Easy.
Is that on top of the 2?
Yes. You have to say
No.
17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17. Yes?
Yeah, okay. You have to say 17 3 times, so it's 6 times total.
Yes.
Hey.
How many numbers does that count as saying?
That counts as reversing a reverse. Skipping a skip, therefore you're going to lose points and you have to make a new rule. So, technically you can't do that.
I wrote down the order wrong and it screwed me up.
But please say it and lose some more points.
Okay, so it is my turn to start
With 17.
with 17.
Yeah.
Okay. 17 17, 17 17, 17 17.
Okay, you've tried to reverse, therefore you've lost points to your team. You need to come up with a new rule.
Wait, no, I did exactly the rule.
I know, but as I
Of
said,
a negative
Goblin
score.
voice, Rob. Goblin voice.
I did that as mine. This is the goblin voice. I
my
did
usual
the
voice
rule.
is a goblin voice. I am a goblin.
New rule.
Okay, go on, new rule. Don't do the 17 thing.
When you get to 17, you just say 17. All other rules before are gone.
All the other rules are gone.
Yeah,
There are no rules.
we're
For 17.
very familiar
Okay.
with rules that repeal other rules,
Okay,
and that's what
yes.
we're going with here.
So you're saying there's no rules in the game now at all? There are like literally no rules.
No, I'm saying that when it comes to the number 17, there are no rules for 17, and no one can make a rule about the number 17.
Okay, fine. Also, I forgot to say, whoever lands on 20 loses 5 points to their team. Just gonna put that in there now. So there you go.
Well, we
We can afford that at this point. Some costs.
But
We
I really
definitely
want it to be
cannot.
Rob. I really want it to be. I want it to be Rob and Anthony because I want to see what that strength's gonna be. 'cause it's
Okay.
All right, Rob.
17.
17.
18, 19.
No, it's Sam. Sorry, because it's going.
What?
Still,
How's your
we were still in reverse order. We were still in reverse.
We
order.
reversed to reverse.
15 minutes
He
ago, we
skipped
were on
skip
reverse
wax.
order.
Did he? Did he? Oh, sorry. Is that me? Did I get it wrong? Have I got it wrong? Chat, have I got it? I got it.
No, six,
you were right.
6 would be a reverse reverse.
Yeah,
I mean,
six
not
was
a reverse,
but
a skip, a skip.
So it's not reverse. So it's Sam who was next. I think.
so have I just missed?
You've missed. So you
Yes.
lose a point and you make a rule.
Okay.
I feel like Sam
Okay.
missed and Zoe talked out of turn, so maybe both should lose a point. For
I
this.
feel like they should technically both lose points.
Ryan, you're the adjudicator in this. What do you think? Do you think they should both lose a point?
You know what? You guys have a pretty steady lead, so I'm gonna. You're both losing a point,
Okay,
just
fair.
to
Fine.
even out the playing
Yeah.
field a little bit.
What's wrong with negative points? I mean,
You
golf,
know, it's
right?
it's.
I just gained a point of exhaustion. Macca, what do you think I've got right now? Right.
On,
God,
on
this
even
video game.
numbers,
Yes.
on even numbers, you have to say a randomized odd number.
Okay, on even numbers, you have to say a randomized odd number. Fantastic. Sam, you're starting with
Okay.
18. So, start. It's going reverse.
6. Fuck!
You had one
Alright, you are losing points to intelligence now for that again. This is what's great, because this really affects your scores. You're on -1 for intelligence. You've never had a minus points already on the score. But there you go. That is incredible. Amazing.
I think we can do this, team.
So as you can tell, that actually you only win by not playing in the game, because Rob, all you've done is you've just put yourself in the
said-
driving seat of issues, basically.
Oh my gosh.
And now Sam's put himself in that driving seat, so let's stay here for half an hour and see what happens. So Sam,
On odd numbers, you must say a randomized even number.
right. So So on even numbers, you must say a randomized odd number, and on odd numbers, you must say a randomized even
That
number.
feels easy.
Are you sure you're up for this? Just checking.
You want to do this to yourself.
1. 18.
Rob.
Oh, no, I'm not done. I didn't say anything yet. I'm gonna say 5.
And that was 20, so you lose 5 points to your team. Well done.
Oh,
Well done. Amazing. So, Ryan, what are the scores? Because I'm very eager to find out.
As I tracked it, Rob lost their team 30 points. No.
how many points?
Not
I
30,
at
not
least
30.
5.
Let's see. 1, 2, and then you got a +1, and then minus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -6 plus your -5, so you minus 11 points.
Woo!
Amazing.
Vin Weasel!
So what was so that minus? Okay, so 9 points. 9 points. That's what we're saying. Fine. And then what about Live Laugh Lovecraft? What were they on?
They lost just 2 points, but they each had a positive. They each got an extra point, so they're at even.
Yeah, but they also gained
All right.
8 points earlier in their fast
Correct.
quick fire duel, which means they're on 28. They're on a 28. So the Oracle foretold it. As I said in my connecting line, you are an asthmatic weasel, and we have the big bad wolf who's going to huff and puff and blow your house down in Live Laugh in Agatha Christie. Amazing.
And we have a barbarian.
We have a
Wizard.
Druid.
I heard wizard first, but who said it?
Anthony.
Anthony. All right.
Okay, cool. Amazing. So that's another point. Then you've just snuck that in, and just snuck that into your strength score. So, what does that mean? We move on to we move on to dexterity, where we'll find out if your character has the innate stealth to hide in plain sight, or is more 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, stop hiding behind the curtains, Mike. In dungeon painting. Painting dungeons with dungeon painting. Dungeon painting. Dungeon painting. It's basically Pictionary, but for D&D, okay? So, in this game, I'm going to bring up an online whiteboard where I'm going to send you a link to now, and you will be able to then open that up and start drawing on the screen in an online some fun dungeon, some fun spells, items, monsters. We've got feats in there. I will say what they are, so don't worry, okay? But I will say what they're going to be as you're trying to draw them, okay? And it'll be down to your teammate to guess what you're drawing. Now I will roll randomly for who will be the drawer and the drawee, or the watcher, whatever. And with that, you will then have one turn for your turn, and then the other go over. There'll be a time limit to this. I'm a bit flexible with it, so don't worry about it. It's just we'll make it work, and that's basically how the game goes. Does that all make sense to you? Does it make sense?
Just trying to locate.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I will send you now a link to this thing here. So let's share the right people. Okay. Oh crap! Why is it not working? Great, this is all going really smoothly.
Oh no!
Yes.
As per usual.
As per usual. Here we go. Right, here it is. There it is. It just wouldn't let me make it. There you go. We will do this. Why is it not? It's just not making the. Here it is. There we go. I found it. You will see that in your. Oh, no.
It says you're typing.
Yes, it says I'm typing. But it's not actually copying the link, which is what. There we go. Right.
There
we have a
we
link
go.
now. Yes. So if you open up that
Yes.
link, I will bring it up online. So there you go. I will get that up on the screen now. So everyone.
I am failing to find it.
Okay, it's in the chat that we.
chat.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh.
Yeah. So
There we
right.
Cool.
So my boards, we should have. Wait, I don't think that's actually sent you. Have you got it? Can you start drawing in it and see if it works? Just so I can check.
I'm drawing in it.
Yeah.
I'm scribbling.
Same.
Okay. Good.
But
Right.
I'm only seeing
Mine
my
is
stuff.
asking me to log in.
Yeah, I don't see anyone
You can use
else's.
Twitter. Oh,
Okay.
I wrote my name.
Okay. I can see.
Oh, how about that? Do you see that?
I see a squiggle.
Yeah, I see squiggles now. It is working. It is working.
So, Rob, now that you've logged in, try reclicking
again.
the link.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there we are. It's come up. on my screen.
There
Sorry.
I am.
There we
Woo,
are.
woo, woo.
We
All
are
right.
I will
so
do the
smooth,
same.
professional, all that sort of stuff on this show, as you know. So it's great.
Just to add to the smoothness, should I be able to see what the rest of you are doing?
If you refresh the page or click on the link again, it shows
Yeah,
up.
click on the link again. It should work.
Should work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
Okay.
All is well.
All right. Good. So everyone can see it now. That's fine. We will.
Let me just check. Okay.
Cool. Right. So people should be able to see this. It will take up a lot of space on the screen. You will not see people's faces, but you should see some squiggles. Yeah? Can you see squiggles? Good. There
I
we
can
are.
see someone writing Rob.
Who? I don't know who that was.
Right.
What?
So first up, we are going. So with that then.
That is not me.
That is, there you go. So first team
Get
up
outta
is
here.
going to be the fantastic Adventures Inc. team. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to send you what I'm going to send this actually to. I'm going to roll D4. 1 and 2, it's going to be you, Anthony. 3 and 4, it's going to be you, Rob. 1 and 2,
Okay.
it's Anthony. Anthony, you are going to be the DM extraordinaire, and are going to have to explain these in drawing format in 2 minutes.
We've got a new rule.
We've got a new rule.
We do have a new rule, but
We do have a new
I
it
don't know
gonna
what the
be?
new rule is
What?
yet.
Must draw with your
Non-
non-dominant hand. there you go.
Oh boy. This
We
was
can
all
see
already-
you. We can see your hand. You can cheat. I'm always
I know.
left-handed.
So,
Right.
This was already going to be bad.
you're
It's
gonna
gonna be
know,
real
trust
bad.
me.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So Anthony's drawing. I'm
And a
guessing.
barbarian.
Cleric.
Okay.
I
I'm going
heard
to
Anthony
with
Quinn.
the photo. We're gonna lose Ryan, unfortunately. Ryan's magical face.
Wow. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm.
But then, and we will. Are you ready then, Anthony? With what you've got? Do you know what they are? You understand them? Make sense?
Oh
And then
boy.
I-
Yeah, totally. Totally
Yeah,
makes sense.
totally.
And then I just have to guess. That's
Yes.
correct.
Yes, you
Okay.
do. Okay.
All right. I believe in you, Anthony.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So I'm gonna
Here we
start.
go.
Wait. Let me start. Let me get ready to start the timer. I will say what they are. Okay. It's all clear on the screen now as well. I'm assuming. Yeah. Everything's clean. Yes. Good. Right. So when I start the timer, I will say what it is, and then you start. Ready? And
Wait, hold on. Oh, you'll see the thing in parentheses.
I'll say in parentheses what it is, as in like, is it an item? Is it a
Nope.
spell? Is it that? Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ready,
Yep, makes sense.
and
Category. Yeah. Sure.
Go. It's an ability. This is an ability. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Uh,
right.
um,
Oh.
Wild shape.
It's
Blocking.
something to
It
do with
is
the eyes. I'm gonna help.
Blindness.
Yeah, it's close, but you.
Dark vision. Cloud vision.
What are the 6 things you can do? Well, 5 things.
See here.
Yeah, what are they called?
Sixth sense. So like psychic, kinetic.
No, but
here.
blind. You had blind. Put those together.
Oh,
I'm helping.
blind sight.
No,
You said blind touch. Blind.
but all of them.
Okay.
Okay, right. Skip. I'd skip if I was you. Okay. I'm gonna erase. All right, for you. I'll erase for you.
Yep.
All right, go. Next one is a place. It's a place. Famous place in D&D.
boy. Castle Grayskull. The entire Forgotten Realms setting. Oh my god, a jail?
I'm gonna help out. I'm helping out. Yeah. Okay. And then there's like
The Temple of Portcullises.
it's sort of going down a hill. Indies running away from
Skip.
it.
No.
Indies
He-
running.
Skip.
I have no fucking clue what this is.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
sorry, I don't know if we can swear.
All right, next one. You can swear. That's fine. Next one.
Okay.
Spell. This one's a spell.
Okay, this one I feel better about.
Okay,
Hopefully.
great.
Okay. Okay. Magic. Oh,
It's-
rope trick?
Yes, it is. Well done. Next
Oh!
one's a monster. A monster.
Okay.
Okay. Come on.
Bugbear.
This one should be easy. This one should be easy.
Goblin. A verdant. Oh, is that a mimic? No.
I can't. Is it a box? Oh,
Gelatinous cube, baby.
yeah, but smaller.
Tiny gelatinous cube.
Yeah, but it's a type of. What is it? Type of? Like
Ooze.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, ooze. There you go.
Okay.
Right. Next up is a.
Anthony was
another
too
monster.
good.
Another monster. Oh, time is
Okay.
up. Time is
We
up.
got 2.
Time is up. Well done.
That's hard.
Well done. Okay.
What was the ability?
What was
Blind
the ability?
sense. Blind
Blind
sense.
sense.
That's
sense.
hard to draw.
It is hard to draw.
Yeah, and then the second one was Baldur's Gate, but I knew that wasn't coming.
No. Oh, that makes a lot of
I was
sense.
trying to do,
Okay,
I was
cool,
trying to do
cool,
the
cool.
boulder for you whilst you were doing the gate. So Indy running away from the.
Whenever you
boulder.
do a metaphor in like Pictionary, it's all downhill.
I was like, who is
That was
Indy?
the point with the
Why
boulder,
are they running
right?
down a
It
hill?
was meant to go downhill.
Okay. Hey, it's good. That's good. I think that's a point for that as well. For something, just gotta be a point. For that one. Wisdom for being able to connect them together, I guess. So next up, it's Sam and Zoe. Between you, 1 and 2, it's Sam. 3 and 4, it's Zoe doing the drawing.
Non-dominant
Like,
hand
not
still,
knowing
right?
the locations or the spells would be more of a problem this
Yeah,
time.
it might be, but there's 8 there you can skip. Like you normally only get through about 4, so you can, if you don't feel comfortable with it, just skip. Okay? So let me know. It's gonna be 2. It's Sam. Sam.
I'm drawing.
You were drawing.
With your non-dominant hand, I
like-
think, right?
Yeah. Here
Left
you go.
hand.
Yes.
This one.
I sent you
Oh,
what
Lord.
you're going
Oh.
to be doing. I will
Okay,
bring
let me
up
just
the
open it
screen
up. Give me
again.
1 sec.
There you are. So we've got our screen ready. I'll bring.
Yep,
Yes.
1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got 8 things there you need to explain. You need to draw in the best dungeon painting ability. You've got some spells, you've got some races, you've got feats, you've got classes in there. There's a few things. Okay?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Just so you're aware, I can't write or draw with my right hand. This is gonna
Yeah.
be a problem.
This is gonna be
Oh
good.
man.
Okay, well, on your marks, get set, go. It's a spell.
Oh god, sorry, I
gonna
need
skip
to
it?
erase this because it's already gone. No, I just need to take some more time.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's gonna be fire. I'm helping you out. There's meant to be some sort of fire. I think.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Sacred flame.
but it's like it's really bad fire. It's like the
Lighting
fire,
up
fire in a bad place.
infernal
Yeah, it's an infernal fire. So it's explaining something to do with.
dragonfire. Is that a
What
dragon?
is
Sam?
that? I have no idea what was going on the right there. Is that a Swiss Army knife? It's got a bit. It's got a
Very
bottle
angry
opener.
ghost.
It's got a knife. It's got a
Disappointing
lighter.
ghost.
Okay, you're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get this. We're skipping. All right, next
gonna
up
skip.
is a race. It's a race. You've got a race here. Okay.
Okay.
It should be really easy. Yeah, it should be really easy. It's a very famous race in D&D.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Just draw.
Dwarf, elf, goblin,
Draw
halfling.
some.
I'm gonna switch to black. That's what I'm doing.
Are you changing colours?
Come on,
You're actually
Sam.
giving some
Oh,
colour.
barbarian.
Barbarian.
I
He's got a
don't really
halo.
know how I'm
He's
gonna
got a
go any
halo.
further than this.
He's got a halo.
This is the most.
Oh, it's a halo.
I'm gonna give you some wings as well and a
Seraphim?
halo.
what
Wings
they're
and a
called?
halo. He's a
Seraphim?
race in D&D.
I don't know what they're called.
It's a race in D&D.
Okay, that's fine. We'll skip.
Could be evil,
Yeah.
or it could like evil. It could be like it has like a dark one and a light one, radiant and necrotic
Angels?
one. There's sort of angel light.
I'm skipping that.
Alright, skipping it. It's a
we'll get
feat.
this next
It's
one.
a feat.
Warlock for that barbarian, by the
Okay,
way.
oh, you got points. Take the points.
Okay, there we go.
It's a feat. This one. It should be. What's that? A knife?
Sword. That's a sword.
It's a sword. I think it's meant. To, I think he's
Pointy
trying to say
sword.
it's
The
kind
tip
of
And-
of sword. Sharp.
Just the tip.
sharp. Yes, sharp. 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 That is not a spell in D&D. A feat in D&D. And it's a gun. Yeah, sharp. What do you do with a gun?
Sharpshooter.
Yeah, you got a point. Right.
I cast
Woo!
gun.
You've got like.
We're
you've got,
skipping
you've
the
got
next one
16
already. Skip. I don't know what it is.
Okay, monster. You got this. You've got 10
Uh,
seconds.
Come on.
10
Give me
seconds.
something.
I'm gonna pause it till I see some drawing because it's gonna take a while for the drawing to come up. Okay, here we
Oh
go.
god, this
Whoa.
is
It's a seal?
Very
Snake.
good.
A whale.
No, that is your time. Yeah, is your time. That is meant to be a giant badger. A giant badger.
What is that? That's
Is
a giant badger?
That's a giant badger.
I was gonna do a badger and then a big, but it didn't quite work. My left hand was not quite as capable as I would have liked.
It's not these, isn't it? Here we go.
Crazy.
Amazing. Well done.
No, I will not take that sarcasm from you, Hamilton.
Oh, you are all very dexterous. Oh, thank you, Bold GM, for following. That was clearly worth it. It was clearly worth the follow for that pain that people had to endure. Oh, wow. Amazing. Okay, so, Ryan, I have no
Maka,
idea.
wow. Sick burn from
Yeah,
Maka.
so
What has he said?
what I was
If you
picking
write
up
I will
was-
talk to them, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea how to score that apart from badly.
Adventuring had +2,
Okay.
but then they also got 2 barbarians,
Okay, yeah.
so they've got +4 total.
So they got two. They got 2 right out of. We normally hit about 4 is our average getting right on this show.
Oh, is
so,
it?
Yeah. So you did all right. You did all right. So I'm gonna say that's a relatively decent score.
4 is your average. So I think
As
like
in-
4 is like kind of the best. people
No.
normally
4,
do.
sorry. What I mean is 4 is pretty much where people get like draw out total, as in the amount that you could draw in that time is pretty much normally 4. So I normally say that 4. If you get 4, you've got full pot marks. Not many people have done that. So with
Alright.
2, I'm going to say that's halfway. So that's 10 points on the board plus your 2
Take that.
barbarians. So that gives
Vin
you,
Weasel is very dexterous.
gives you 12. Gives you 12. That's not bad, I'd say. Moving on. So we've got Live, Love, Lovecraft.
Live,
Sam.
Laugh, Lovecraft. Yeah, they got 1 right.
Got 1 right. They got 1 right. Also, I'm going to come back and give some additional scores for the abilities of drawing there, because actually, I think I'm going to because I think Vin Weasel, actually, I'm going to say that I said 12, but I'm going to bump that up to a 14, because I'm going to say that the
Hey.
gate, the Baldur's Gate, should have got you at least somewhere. You know, I thought the
It
gate...
should have, but it didn't because I'm an idiot.
Now, Sam. now,
Thank you
Sam,
for the pity.
Sam. Dear
I
Sam.
tried my best.
Dear Sam. I feel like I would be 5, but I think you did try bloody hard, okay? So I'm going to bump you up as well. I'm going to give you a bump up. And Zoe, because I can't do that to Zoe either by just letting her rest on your abilities. So let's say a 7. Let's say a 7. I think that's a solid, happy, everyone can go home and feel okay about themselves. 7. Yes? Dexterity score. Yeah? We happy with that? I mean, you got a 20.
We're very grateful.
Yeah. You got a 29, is it? I can't even see that on the screen. 28, sorry, a 28 in strength. You don't
28,
need dex.
28,
Dex, you don't need dex. You're just gonna posh stuff. I'm sure you'll end up being a wizard, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Maybe.
Are you happy with those scores? Is everyone happy with those scores? I'm willing to be open to suggestions.
I think in
I'm
the
gonna be honest.
circumstances.
Too generous.
Okay.
That's very much rule of cooled by Hamilton. He's gonna cry if I don't. I'll
Yeah.
give him 7.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. Everyone wins this sports day. So we'll move on from that round. We'll let that just that's happened now. We can all move on. So next up is Constitution, where we'll find out if your character can hold their breath like a blue whale or shit. I think they're turning blue in Counterspell. Counterspell
It's a very
is
strong science reference.
yeah. I was actually going to say if you were going to bring on Lucy, I was going to say would they hold their breath like a Balaenoptera musculus. Or wait, but then I didn't think anyone else would get that reference. But I had it in the wings. I was prepared for a biologist to actually come on the show, and so there you go.
I
Anyway,
got stuck with an 18th centuryist.
exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
A Victorianologist.
I didn't have enough time to
Don't
put
do
any...
Victorians!
Will they be more Mr. Billingham or Darcy? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, that's all I know. Sorry. Right, Counterspell. This is a game.
Right,
This is a
what's
game where
Counterspell?
you'll act out a scene as a group. You'll start as pairs, and you can only talk to each other in questions. You cannot respond to those questions with answers. You have to respond always in questions. I will randomly roll for who 2 of you to start. from each team. When you make a mistake by either answering the question or pausing for too long or laughing too much, you will then get buzzed out and your teammate will jump in. Okay? I will give you the scene now, and I will give you your sort of roles that you will have in the scene, sort of thing. So I'm going to change the music to a bit more of an adventure music, so we're more in D&D land. So the scene is you're all at a fancy ball. Fancy ball. Everyone goes to fancy balls. Oh, someone's just cheered. Thank you for cheering. Someone's cheered 200, which we're not at a roll, but if you want to hold, whoever has cheered, if they want to use that at the end to re-roll someone's class at the end, they could pull that out then. I'm going to let that happen. So that's on the line at the moment. But anyway, you're all at fancy ball. Very much Pride and Prejudice, hey? There we go. You know, you're all doing the down the strip, the willow and all that stuff. But something's up. Someone in the group is up to no good. One of you is a goblin rogue in disguise, pretending. I wonder who that's going to be. I will roll for it, but I feel like know who should it be. And
We got another anonymous cheer.
Hey, thank you so much for the cheers. So yeah, you're at this fancy ball. One of you is this goblin in disguise. One of you is a drunken guard who's he's a bit suspicious of whoever this goblin is. And then two of you are just highfalutin guests, however you want to play them, some sort of fancy guests, okay, at the ball, right? You'll all be in a conversation, you're all having a little chin wag round some champers in this ball, and that's your scene. I will now roll for who is the goblin rogue in disguise. 1, it's Anthony. 2, it's Sam. 3, it's Rob. 4, it's Zoe. It's a 3. Rob, you are a goblin in disguise. Okay.
Of course.
And then who is my drunken guard? We will find out. 2, Sam, you are a drunken guard. Yeah. And then the other, so Anthony and Zoe, you are my highfalutin guests. Okay. Get into your best posho as you can, and
Yes.
so I need to.
Can't wait to do a terrible British accent for British
yes,
people. That's
yes.
going to be very exciting.
Yes, this is what we're here
What
for.
with this spoon, governor?
Got a new rule from Emil.
Emil, put your posh voice on, Zoe. Emil, what's your new rule going to be? I want to know. No, he's not going to give me a rule. Okay, well, I'm going to say then, with that, I want... Yeah, okay, wait. He's just taking his time. Well, whilst we're thinking about it, I need to roll for who's going to be the first 2 to go up. So...
No, he's telling you to choose.
Okay, fine, I'll choose. It's going to be Sam and... Oh, yeah.
Can you hear the fire alarm when I talk?
Oh.
I'm not
Only
evacuating because it's probably not that important.
Oh, great! Yes! I'm just gonna burn alive on screen.
Don't
Fantastic.
worry about it.
Right.
This is fine.jpg.
Fantastic.
I'll mute whenever I talk, and then I'll mute between.
If you need to leave, please leave. We could take a break now.
No, it'll be
Please
someone's
don't
burnt
run
toast.
to death.
Honestly, it's
You
all
sure? Okay, I don't want you
good.
to
I
put
can
yourself-
climb out the window if I need and take my camera with me.
Are you sure? I don't want you to burn it. I just don't want you
Show
to take
must
any
go
risks
on.
for this. I want to
At
say
all
that I...
expense, the show must continue.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I don't want to take any liability for your life on live stream. You know, if you need to leave, please leave, okay? I'm just... Right, I need some new rules. Okay, I'm going to find this new rule for you. I'm going to roll on my random new rule list here and see which one comes up. I'm going to say... Yeah, where are they? Additional game rules.
I'm just gonna peek out the door to make sure that isn't a real fire.
Yeah, please do that.
Okay. Just
I'm gonna
opens
say-
it.
Put your hand on the back of the door. Don't
This is
touch the
me.
handle. All right. Oh, the backdraft.
Oh god. Oh no.
Okay. Is he alright? Is it stopped? Is the
He's
alarm
fine.
stopped?
Unclear.
Is it? Are you fine?
No, it'll be someone will turn it off outside. It's all fine.
Okay, fine,
I'll
good.
mute between talking.
Alright, I'm gonna say that
It's
you have to all talk. You all have to talk like... Oh, that's mean. No, that's really mean. But we're gonna do it. Yes, you all have to talk like Yoda. That's basically it. You all have to talk like Yoda in this scene. Yeah, so in your respective characters, you have to Yoda speech this way through this, okay?
And it questions only. Got it. Cool.
Yes, questions only, like Yoda. and in your respective.
Are we
guises.
syntaxing? We're just syntaxing.
Just
like
syntaxing?
Yoda,
I
right?
don't need the Yoda accent. I just need the. It's called. Oh, I did have the name for what it is. I can't remember. I can't find it. I did used to have it written down. But yes, there's a particular word for it. But you're gonna swap your subjects and objects around. I think that's how it is. Yeah.
Do you have to
to
answer the question before within your question, or is it just a random question?
You can try and answer the question before. You get bonus points. There's gonna be so basically half the points are going towards like how badly or good you do in terms of like making mistakes, and then I'll give overall points for bonuses. Like if you do answer a question with a very good worded question, and for general cohesion. Okay. All right. Are we all...
So we are speaking only in questions.
Yeah.
Is that how I understand it?
Yes.
Got it.
And Rob and Sam.
This is melting me.
You are starting. Yeah. You are starting. When you say it's melting you, are the fires now reaching your door?
It is raging under my table. It's a very localized fire, but I'm going to deal with it.
Good. Okay. I just want to clarify because you're using those sort of languages. There's two meanings now. So we're going to start with Rob and Sam. So we got our drunken guard, who probably would talk like Yoda, being drunk, and Rob, our goblin friend, who basically could just be Yoda if you want to. Sort of a roguish goblin.
You know, don't take my joke away. Okay, anyway. Oh, it's all right.
Apologies. Okay, so whenever you're ready, I will start the timer. Let me just say yes when you're ready.
Yes.
Prepared, Sam?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And go. Rob.
Invitation is good, I believe.
Flimsy ticket you have. A.
I do not believe that is true. I don't.
Sam, that is a pause.
Questions go-
That is a pause. That is a pause. Zoe, you're in. You're in, Zoe.
The lace on Mrs. Featherington's gown you have seen.
Is this not Miss Featherington's gown? I believe it might be.
You wear the lady's gown that is over there?
Is that gown not up for grabs?
Grabbing a gown is not in the code of conduct,
That isn't.
I believe that's not Yoda.
That is not Yoda, and that was basically answering the question. So Sam, you're back in.
Oh no.
So he's wearing the lady's. He's stolen the lady's gown.
Okay. Ignoring the gown. Questions about efficacy of your documents I have. Question mark.
Saying question marks always a good strategy.
Why? Ignoring the gown? Why are we doing this?
Have you not? You have. Afraid of gowns?
Sam,
You have not always been.
It's so much harder with Yoda voice.
Sam,
So
no,
much
it's so
harder.
me. That's what I thought it'd be. I had to think. I saw it. Okay, Zoe, you're in.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Anthony's not going to get a go in this.
You came to be here how?
Did you not see invitation, which is here?
Was not invite sent by... That's not...
No,
I
no.
can't reverse my brain!
Sam, you're back in. You got 10 seconds on the board now. Ready?
Wait, I can.
Oh, he's giving. Oh, you've answered a question. I'm sorry, Rob. You've answered yourself. Out, Anthony. You're in.
All right.
You're in. Anthony.
You've just thrown the game.
Yeah.
Oi, how came about ticket you have? Have you?
Do you not know whom I am?
Hey, and that's your time. What a way to end with the classic. Do you not know who I am?
Yeah. I just wanted to throw a little olive branch there.
Yes, exactly. So Anthony had a chance to have a go in this. But Rob, amazing ability to manage your brain that way. That's impressive. That's very impressive.
Oh,
Counting
Our
very hard.
That was good.
Talking very good.
Yeah, and this is a Constitution game, so you were able to stick it out for that long. So that's very impressive. So
this is great.
Ryan, what were the scores there? So how many mistakes did we get from Agatha Christie?
Many.
I caught 3.
Three.
Okay. Yeah, that's how many I caught.
Okay, 3. So then, so we take that down to 7. 7, right? That's your stat of your 10. 7 out of 10. There was 1 then from Vin Weasel, the Hungry. So that's 9. I'm going to have to give then a full 10 marks, though, to Rob and Anthony. Because Rob, just being able to manage that for the next 20. So you're on a 19. That's easy. That's an easy score. We know that one.
This is perfect. Now all we need to do is roll the class that uses Constitution as its main stat.
Yes, exactly. Like all of them.
Yeah. Barbarian?
No, that's strength, which we have none of.
Someone did say barbarian.
Con for saving throws.
Paladin.
Yeah, Zoe gets a point. Just gained yourself a point back.
We could just be a really buff wizard.
It's fine. It's always.
But, like-
Constitution's always good because underwater breathing, being able to drink in bars, and health.
Not
Health
dying
points.
before the game finishes.
Exactly. Yes. So with that, I'm going to say, Zoe, I think you did really well actually with your highfalutin character. I think they were perfect, and I think some of the back and forth between you and Rob was very good. Same with you, Sam. You start very much with the ticket focus, which was good. I think you stuck with what you know. I'm going to say that you got an 8. Oh, that's
Tickets?
Tickets. So you get 8 and 7, which is 15, right? Yes, and 19. I think they're pretty solid scores all round. I'd say, yeah. So I'm just going to update that on here. So it's a 19 there and a 15 here. Oh, plus you've got a barbarian. I'm going to say that includes your barbarian because I think, we'll start with that. And there you go. So we've done 3 rounds. We've done the body stuff. We can then move on to the mind stuff after a short break. Before we do that, why don't you just run through your scores? Vin Weasel the Hungry, the neutral evil Verdun, has got a 16 in strength, a 14 in dex, and a 19 in constitution. Whilst Agitha Christie, our lawful good Gith, she's got 25 in strength, pretty solid, a 7 in dex, and a 15 in constitution, and already a -1 in intelligence waiting for them.
Yeah.
So we will come back in 5 minutes. We'll have a little bit of a break. Everyone hydrate, have a bit of a whatever you need to do, and we'll be back at 20 past the hour. Okay, see you then.
See you in a bitty.
Bye. We should be. We're back! We're back! Hello! Right. So, I got it wrong. Vin Weasel had got a 10 in strength, 14 in dex, 19 in constitution, by the way.
It's not even as bad as I thought. I thought it was way lower.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to clarify that now. So, you're still losing much worse than I thought. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So, it's fine. This is the mind stuff. This is where it's all played for. Right, so next up is intelligence. Now, here's my physics joke for you. We'll find out if your character knows what a photon's energy divided by its frequency equals, or are they just as thick as 2 short planks? That's Planck's constant, by the way. I just described Planck's constant. Yeah. So
That was highbrow humor. You
highbrow.
misread your audience.
Well, again, I had this prepared for Steve to be on the show, who is a physics person, right? Isn't he?
I really don't know what he does. He pretends to be funny for money.
Yeah, he does seem to know a lot about science. Anyway, I like that one, but no, I didn't think anyone would get it. So that's fine. We're gonna play. Is that infernal? Is that infernal? Is where I will say monsters' names backwards, basically. So it sounds a bit like infernal. I will say them out loud. Once I start saying them, I will start a timer, stopwatch. Every 5 seconds it takes for you to guess them, the less points you get. So in the first 5 seconds, plus 4 points. And it goes down 1 every 5 seconds, hence all the way down to -4. When you hit minus numbers and you guess it, those points are taken away from the other team. So if you get it right on -4, say Sam gets it right, then Rob, I will take a point away from you guys, basically. Does that make sense? So if you want
if we get it wrong.
If you get it wrong, you lose a point, just 1 point, whenever you do it. And just keep shouting out, but you will lose points for doing it. Okay?
Got it.
But if you want to hold off and try and be evil and take away points from other teams, you can always do that. That's the whole point of the system with the points. This will be your modifier. That is usually how this works. However, we had such bad scores on our intelligence round last week that we had to change it for a modifier, otherwise they would be on -20. So we had to adjust it. So if you all do so badly, I will balance out, like the GCSEs or A levels for English watchers or exams, I readjust to the worst common denominator. So
Love it.
Yeah.
Which is all of us.
Yeah. To be honest, again, no one does well in this game, apart from the rare few who come away with like ridiculously high scores. Like we had a 40 in intelligence last season from our own Luna, who was able to guess every single one of the spells within 5 seconds when I said them anagrammed. It was incredible. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
It was pretty impressive. So, are you
everything
ready?
monsters
So this is a
backwards.
free-for-all to
It's
answer.
a free-for-all. Anyone can jump in when you're ready, okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I will say them weirdly, and I will say them every 5 seconds, so you're sort of aware of how long it's taking, okay? Right, we have got... Hey, chill, O-Card! Hey, chill, O-Card! Hey, chill!
Lich.
Draco Lich in 6 seconds! That's plus 3 points! On the board! Well done. Well done. This one's an easy one coming up. I've made these quite easy for you because I wanted to try. We've got... Ready? Gah! Gah!
Hag.
Oh!
That was like everybody at the same
That
time.
was everyone at the same time. I'm going to share out between you all plus 4 points to both teams. Look at this.
Okay.
Look at this. We might get some intelligence. Alright, it's all going to change now because they get harder.
Don't count you chickens.
Yeah, I know, it's going to get harder now, right? So now you're both on high points. Now you want to start saving it for those low points. Right, next one is Natival or Natival. Natival.
Leviathan.
Whoa, in 9 seconds with Leviathan.
Wow.
Plus 3 points. These are going to be some fine scores. Okay. After you all thought you were going to do badly, you're doing pretty well so far. Next up is Asa Scar. Asa Scar.
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa in 6 seconds.
Very
Another 3
Wow.
points. Ooh.
I'm
who
feeling
the-
good about this category. Feeling good about this
feeling good.
category.
There
I'm
is
feeling good that
someone
Anthony's
who's
on my team for this category.
DM'd. Okay, right.
Wow.
This one's should be fine. Mole El Prop. Mole El Prop.
Purple worm.
This is
7
mad.
seconds.
I'm sorry.
Plus 3 points. Okay, when I said we've had a plus 40 before, get ready for your eyes to be out.
Challenge
your
accepted.
We have one more left. One more left. Come on, Sam and Zoe. You're not going to do badly, Sam.
Gavin the mime one. Gavin the mime one.
Yeah,
Gavin the
go
mime
on.
one.
Yeah, go on. Gavin.
Monster I've heard of.
Nivag. Should I say Nivag? No, I'm not going to do that. Right, you've got. Oh, I haven't started the timer. Tanapailo. Tanapailo. Huh. Could have a huh at the end. Tanapailo. Or Tanapailolo. Ooh, we're in the minus numbers now. Tanapilo. Tanapilo. I'm trying to say it as weirdly as I can. It's a mix of 2 animals, I believe.
I don't remember how to say the word. I think I know what it is.
Sounds like something out of Harry Potter.
Like Lochnath or something.
T
can't
na ha pa wa la la oh. It's sort of elephant-like. It's giving half of it away. There's a fant at the end. Might be a type of tree. Maybe a type of tree that you get out at Christmas to make wreaths with, and then add fant at the end. Like literally, like
Pine fant.
no.
Hollyfan?
Hollyfant.
Holly
Hollyfant.
That was horrible.
That was horrible.
I have no idea.
It's a.
I don't know that creature.
It's a flying.
I don't know it either.
No.
It's a flying elephant, basically. So like a
Whoa.
flying elephant. Pretty cool. You
Olifant.
get them in
Wow.
like Beastlands and
Oh.
like the good plains in
That's
the
really
Planescape.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's a really cool creature.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's nice. I'll be using that.
Yeah, you should use them. They're great. See?
Well, you know.
Yeah, you learn. You learn on this show. You wouldn't thought you would.
That
but you
is the
did.
ultimate goal of this show.
That is exactly. It's a
is
learning
knowledge.
Timothy Oliphant. Good one.
experience.
You win, Gobbo.
Well done. Right. So that's intelligence round. So that was -4 now to Vin Weasel because you got that, Sam. So what were those scores then, Ryan? What were those scores?
All right. So, Adventure Inc. got +4, +3, +3, +3, -4. So they've got a total of +9.
+9 modifier.
That's our intelligence score?
That's your intelligence modifier.
Wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
What about Zoe and Sam? What did they get? What did Agatha Christie
They-
get?
-1.
Oh no, actually.
But you got a -1 from it.
total. Oh, -1 from it. Okay,
Yeah.
so then a total of +6.
+6. Now I am very bad at figuring out what these are as modifiers. So some +5 is 20.
Plus 6 is more than 20.
+5 is
I
21,
believe
so
22.
23 I think is a high. You always round up to the highest you can get, so I think it's 23, isn't it? 23?
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, it's +2 for each one.
Yeah, that's it. And then you've got and then Vin Weasel. Sorry, remind me. It was +9, so that will be
Big
so
brain.
20. So I need to go 5 is 23, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29! 29! A 29 in
Whoa.
intelligence. That is pretty
Wow.
impressive.
Icon, high intelligence. We would be a great wizard, actually.
You-
I think.
Now, whoever made that class, someone roll a 500 and make them not a wizard, because it'll be mean.
She wizard.
Right, fantastic. Okay, well that's intelligence round. That wasn't so bad, was it? That wasn't so bad.
I loved it.
We'll move on to our penultimate round, which is wisdom, where we'll find out if your character has the medicinal skills to cure any wound, or you will actually end up with floor hands in divination. That's a joke back to a previous game.
Good reference.
It's a reference to our own game, so that's an insider. Divination is where I will give people on the same team 2 random words, one of which is semi-D&D related. I will say them on the count of 3. You have to then merge those 2 words and tell me one word that comes to mind that matches those 2, that isn't one of the other words. If you do that first time, plus 5 points. Woo! If you don't do that, I will then say the 2 words that you said in response. Say those to you. Count down to 3. If you then get that right and say the word together, it's plus 3 points. Again, if you make a mistake again, we go one more time for 1 point. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Could you give us an example?
So, I will give you an example. If I said monk and telephone, I might say monk and telephone. 3, 2, 1. You then tell me one word that's not one I've used. I've just taken 2 random words from here that I'm not using. You then have to tell me something that merges monk and telephone. So, I don't know. Key? I don't know. Key points? I use my key.
No.
You have a key on. Like you have a key on a phone, and you have key points, right? That's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Telephones used to have keys.
Yes, they don't have now, do they? Sorry, I'm proving my millennial status here as a what am I, a geriatric millennial is what they're now termed?
I know.
I'm actually just on the borderline of that, fortunately, so I can play both sides. So does that make sense, Zoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Right, so we will start off with, it's always going to be you, Adventuring. I'm sorry, because of the alphabetical nature of this game's organizational skills.
We made our podcast have an A so that it would be easy to find on Apple
That's the thing.
Podcast.
You get all those benefits at
Or
being the
Jeff
top of
Bezos.
this. Yes. Hey. I don't know why I didn't call it Aaron or something like that. That's the best name for a podcast, Aaron, isn't it? Yeah. Or Aardvarks. Aardvarks Incorporated.
Aaron Aardvark.
Yeah.
There you go.
podcast.
Perfect.
Aaron Aardvark Incorporated. Okay. So your first 2 are ready. Are you ready? Are you ready for your mind to meld into one?
Yep.
Beautiful synergy.
Oh boy.
We're gonna do it,
boy.
Anthony.
Okay.
Keep it simple, stupid. That's all.
Yes. Okay, you have got hag and chocolate. 3, 2, 1.
Which?
Potion.
Nope. And you need to be more on time, but it's fine. I'll let you off. It's fine. You got witch and potion. 3, 2, 1.
Pauldron.
Mixture. That was so better. Yours was so better.
For 1 point.
And
For 1 point, you've got cauldron and mixture. 3, 2, 1.
Potion.
You can't say anything you said
said
before.
Oh.
yeah, you couldn't say
okay.
potion before.
That's my fault then. That's my
So,
fault.
No points on the board, as per usual in this game, which is why I love it.
I did it right and got blamed.
Yes. Right. Okay. Next up.
Just call that payback for strength, Rob.
Next up, Zoe and Sam. Can you merge your minds? Can you psychically wavelink from Cambridge to London with brain jelly? Brain and jelly. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Gavin.
What did you say?
Gavin.
You both said Gavin! That's 5 points on the board! Well done! That's impressive. That we haven't had a +5 in such a long time.
I smell collusion.
That
Collusion.
sounds like a strategy.
both say-
It's a mind worm!
It's a mind worm that's in their show, to be fair.
Oh.
Ah, dear. I didn't do that on purpose, but there you go. Right. Vin Weasels. The Vin Weaslers. The hungry Vin Weaslers. Can you... The Ronald Weasley's brother we never knew about, Vin Weasel. Imagine Vin Diesel as a Weasley. Could you? That's just the ginger wig on.
Vin Weasley.
Yeah, Vin Weasley. Just turns up in the seventh movie, just randomly. Like, I've just come back from traveling around the world. Yeah.
But then
Just
there's got to be a Harry Potter Fast and Furious
exactly.
crossover.
Yeah, in driving a Mustang.
Also
Get in,
important to
Harry.
remember.
We gotta get away from this
Ford Anglia.
Voldemort character.
Yes, the Ford Anglia in Fast.
Souped up
Fury.
Ford Anglia.
Important to
Amazing.
remember, he is neutral evil. So his association in the family, maybe that's why he was,
they're talking about it.
you know,
That was why we
ostracized.
He
passed
went-
out, yeah.
He's the one who went to the dark side. Yeah, okay, fine. Right, you've got with that Vin Weasley. That's your name now, by the way, Vin Weasley. I've changed it. Are you happy with that? Are you happy for me to change that? If you're all right with that.
You're in charge.
Vin Weasley.
The hungry has to stay though.
Vin Weasley the Hungry. There you go. I don't
Thank
know how
you.
to spell Weasley. Is it Weasley? I'm assuming that's
It's
right.
like Diesel, but with a W and a Y, I
Okay.
think.
Finn Weasley. Right. Anyway, Finn Weasley, you've got you've got your next one, which is Rainbow and Dragon. Rainbow and Dragon. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Chromatic.
Oh, that's much better than what I said.
Right. Right. So for 3 points, you've got Chromatic and Gold. 3, 2, 1.
Color.
Money. Yeah.
Oh, you got the
Oh,
color
all
and
right,
money.
all right.
Oh, I
we
didn't
get that. We get 1 point, baby.
color and money for 1 point. 3, 2, 1.
Green.
Yeah.
Yay!
I know that's
There we
more
go.
complicated in the Eurozone, but
Yeah. It's very true.
It's fine, Rob. They Brexited.
no, you're right. You're
We
right.
never had the euro, so don't worry. But all our money's different colours, isn't it? Yeah, we've got blue £20 notes, red £10 notes, pink £50 notes.
I'm American. I don't know geography. It's fine.
We are in Europe, don't worry. That's
Okay.
fine. You got that bit right.
What?
Oh, actually, well, yeah. But since Brexit, I have no idea. We're at the Atlantic, I guess.
Just in the Atlantic, slowly
yeah,
drifting
Atlantic.
towards
Just
London.
slowly drifting towards Antarctica.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Iceland, how you doing?
I
Right.
don't want us either.
Next up, you have got. Whew. Helmet.
This is me and Zoe, right?
Yeah, you've got helmet and card. 3, 2, 1.
King.
Ed.
Oh, King's Head. Oh, I might have made that a bit too easy now. You've got King and Head. 3, 2, 1.
Crown.
Pub.
What did you say, Zoe?
I said crown.
You didn't say. I was like King's Head. The King's Head. I thought you'd both say pub.
I went for the thing on the head of the king.
No, that makes sense. You know what? That totally makes logical sense. That's why this is
Yeah,
an
it
awful
does.
game. So you've got the Crown Pub. You've got Crown Pub. I don't know where there's a famous Crown Pub. But yeah, if you know where there is one, good luck. Crown
Gavin.
and Pub. 3, 2, 1.
Olivia Colman.
Olivia Colman. The Crown, of course. Did you say
I was
Camden?
like, pub.
No, I said tavern.
No tavern. I was like, is there a crown and tavern? Right, well, you didn't gain any points there, but it worked out all right. You got 5 points to Live Lovecraft. Oh, I can't speak. And I think there was 3 points over there to Vin Weasley. Is that right? Ryan, I'm asking you.
I won't argue.
Ryan, you're the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say, so those are the sort of scores on the doors. I think what's that gonna translate into as points? I'm gonna say that actually there was some good work on both sides. So I'm gonna boost you up by an additional 5 each. So you've got an 8
Ooh.
and a 10. Okay? Yeah.
Wow.
Even though the pub one, I was like, I thought that was gonna happen, but there you go. So that's an 8, 0, 8, and a 5, 10. Sorry, 10. 2. There we go. Right. We are now moving on to our final fun round. Okay, which is going to be charisma, where we will find out if you are more of a Fred Astaire or a fall down the stairs. That's a really bad one. It's all I had in the time I had to write it. In Miming Mimics. This is a new game. Oh my gosh, it's a new one. It's a new one. So this is a game where I'm going to have you both act out a scene. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Brain Adventures.
Woo!
Hey, you get to see Bowie and Prince do a little dance. It's always good. So, in this game,
Sorry, who and Prince?
Bowie and Prince. Sorry.
Bowie.
I was like, he might know better than I do. I don't know.
Oh, thank you for subscribing. You're such a... Oh, you're so beautiful, Brain Adventures. 3-month subscription. Love you. So, this game basically, it's similar sort of charisma round where we sort of act out some scenes, but in this one, I'm going to have it that one of each person on the team is going to get bigger on the screen, and at the same time, they are going to be sort of acting out what the other person on the team is saying and doing and sort of suggesting, so they can say actions and what they're doing in this scene. On top of that, they have some tasks they need to sort of get through or do in this, which is that they have 2 personal quirks that they have to try and portray in these characters, and 2 phrases or sayings they need to say as many times to gain multiple maximum points. So the more times they say these phrases that sort of make sense, the better. But you're going to lose points from that if the other team can guess what your phrases were. So you've got to be a bit careful, because you'll lose some of the... If you keep just saying all that phrases over and over again, they're going to know, and you're going to start losing those points. Okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to people at home? It probably doesn't. The scene you're going to be playing is you are a pair of hags who are brewing a beautiful potion in a pot. You've got, an ox's tail, a weasel's snout, you've got all of this stuff in there, brewing away to make some hideous concoction. And I'm going to roll now for who is going to be the actors and who is going to be the narrators, basically. So, on the Vin Weasley side, 1 and 2 is Anthony, 3 and 4 it's Rob to be the actor. 1, Anthony, you are the actor. Rob, you are the narrator. Right. Sam and Zoe, 1 and 2 it's Sam, 3 and 4 it's Zoe. It's another one. Sam, you are an actor. And Zoe, you are the narrator. Right, so with that, I just need to do a little bit of scooting around on the screen. So I'm just going to make people a bit bigger and some people a bit smaller so we can see more of your lovely faces when you're doing your actions. So
to be clear, I'm not speaking. No. I am just
you're just going to be acting out and miming what your co-conspirator is.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Hey, we got another cheer.
Oh, hey! Well done. Thank you very much. All right, why is this not? Here we go. I'm trying to move people around.
To finally clarify
yes.
While you're moving people around.
Yes.
The mimer is acting as though the voice was their voice, not that they're acting out exactly what's being called.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. That's it, basically. I've just noticed that you're... this is. I thought this would be really easy on the fly to do, but it's not. But there we go. It's fine. We're getting there. I'm getting there. Just making Zoe a bit smaller. There we are. Right. And then my face is somewhere in the middle. It's fine. It will work. It's not beautiful, but it will do. There you go. You can now see some people bigger and some people smaller. So, Anthony and Sam, are you ready to mime? And Zoe and Rob, are you ready to narrate/do the voicing? Yes?
I am ready.
Okay. So, just to remind you ahead at home, they've got 2 sort of character traits they're trying to get across, and 2 phrases they're trying to consistently say. I will give you a timer. I'm going to say you've got 3 minutes on this, because it's quite a lot to get through. There's quite a lot to do. You're brewing a potion. Whenever you're ready, you may start. I will just start the timer, and let's start with Anthony speaking first. And then, Rob speaking first.
Me speaking first.
Yeah,
sure.
Speaking for Anthony first. Whenever you start, I'll start the timer.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Well, I think that this actually should go into the potion. I personally think this is the most important ingredient.
Did you double check it? Because I know you added the weasel snout earlier, and this could go very badly wrong if they were mixed together.
Oh, here we go again. You want to be sure about the ratios. I know how it goes. Yes, I checked. I swear.
Well, I mean, fortunately, I have, studied this potion a lot, and I thought maybe we could look over the recipe together. See how many crocodile tongues and weasel snouts and scarab beetles we need to get it. Maybe you could come over here and look at it with me.
that's all I've ever wished for, is to just look over the recipe with you, because I have several changes I want to make to this recipe, actually.
I mean, did you want to maybe sit down and talk about it? I mean, I don't think
To sit down. I'm so old. I'm a hag. Sitting is great. Anyways, right here on the recipe, we should add barbecue sauce and ketchup. More ketchup, even.
Is that wise?
What is it? Here we go again with you controlling the ratios of the potions. It's fine. I'll just cross it off. I'll cross it off.
No. You don't need to cross anything off. Just
Okay.
just here. Just lay your hand down on the table for a moment. I want to try and explain something to you.
Okay, here it is.
Okay,
my
so you know that I'm very fortunate, and I've put a lot of work into this potion, but I've never felt it was really complete. And in order to really have the essence of a love potion, it needed more of a human touch than that of a I don't know.
Are you suggesting that you put my blood in this?
No, that is definitely not where I'd like to put your blood. I think your blood should stay
Where would you
firmly
like to put my
in your
blood?
body, because I don't think anyone wants any sharp objects flying around, because one never knows what damage might happen if that. You know what? In fact, to be extra careful, could you just go and get the safety apron from behind the door? And I think we've got some glass goggles up there too, just to be really confident.
Getting the safety goggles. I'm getting the safety equipment. I'm also gonna get more ketchup, because I really think this needs ketchup. And maybe some mustard as well.
That is your time. Well done. That was hard. That was actually quite difficult, I will admit. Well done for being my guinea pigs on that. Well done. That was very good. You did very well. Now, here comes the fun part. Do we know what each other's quirks were? There were some that were trying to get out there. They were quite difficult to try and sort of bring in. I think some were pretty obvious though. So let's start with the Vin Weasleys. I'm just going to call you that now, Adventuring.
It's just become our name.
Yeah. Can you have a guess at what Zoe was trying to portray in their character? Maybe what their sort of character traits might be?
Anthony, do you have?
No, go ahead.
I
Rob.
don't know, basically.
So I think that their hag was in love with our hag, but didn't know how to tell us.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Well done.
My best guess for the phrase is safety goggles.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So there was
Maybe something about put your hand down.
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
Close. Okay,
right.
They did get there. So just on the safety goggles, one of their quirks sort of relates to safety. A little bit, maybe,
okay.
But I don't think you've got it. So fine. Do you want to
No.
say what you were meant to be doing there, Zoe? You used to say what you were.
We were in love with you, but we couldn't tell you, and we're a little bit nervous, maybe a little bit paranoid. Just generally kind of anxious as a hag, and we had to get the phrases weasels, and fortunately I have into the conversation.
There you go.
Okay.
Which you did, I think, 3 times. I think I got that right.
That's what I got.
Oh, 4 times.
Ooh.
Very
4 times.
strong.
Okay, 4 times. Well done. Okay, that's very good. Then
It is
next
hard
up-
to notice those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe and Sam.
Like, love and paranoia were like kind of polar opposites. Like, I'm interested, but also I'm fucking terrified.
Exactly.
Like, sweaty palms,
That
but I'm also
seems
caressing
fair.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you didn't do the voice for that. I would not want to have to act that out.
Love and Paranoia, though, does sound like, I'm sure that's an album title, isn't it? Love and Paranoia. It's got to be. So
It is now.
Yeah. So
Check my
what,
SoundCloud.
Exactly. Yeah. What were Anthony and Rob trying to both of them get across in that performance? What were their quirks? What
Ketchup.
were the words? More
I'm
ketchup.
not sure if the words were ketchup and barbecue sauce,
They're just ketchup.
or if they
yeah.
wanted to eat the potion.
Potion.
Oh,
Joe,
and also
kinda-
the
kinda
ratio.
cooked
They
dinner.
had to. They were obsessed with the ratio.
Yes, they were angry with the other for always controlling the ratio. But yeah, I will give you the point for that. They didn't do the second one very much. They didn't make a note of that.
I completely forgot to.
Yeah. Okay, your other one was meant to be that they notice you have something in your teeth but have yet to tell you. And they were meant to be sort of like, maybe.
was
you should-
hard.
Yeah.
It was hard to figure out.
And what was the other saying? Do you know what the other saying was? Did you get that?
I think I got it in twice, which
Yeah.
was all I ever wanted was.
Yeah, all I ever wanted was. Yeah. Which you could, if you looked at those, you could say all I ever wanted was more ketchup, and you could have just said, "Fortunately, I have weasels."
I really thought about it. I
That's what
really
you could have
did.
just said over and over again. But there you go. Well done for trying that out. I think that was, very
Wrong.
good first chance try at that game. I've wanted to use this since the first round. I've never actually had a chance to use it until now. So thank you very much for being guinea pigs. Points then with that. I'm going to say, what was it? So you got 4, and then how many did Adventure get in? But they guessed your ketchup one, so unfortunately you don't get
No
any
ketchup.
points for that. But you get your 2 for the all I ever wanted was. I'm gonna say, hard to say. I'm gonna say, I think also Anthony's was actually miming, while Sam was not miming. He was not moving his lips once the whole time.
Oh shit! So
Yes.
do mimes move their lips?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do they? I'm pretty sure they don't.
Well, no, but when you were like miming a song, isn't that what?
I'm pretty sure mimes, as an
Yes.
art form,
Fine, I will.
do
yes.
not move their
Someone-
lips.
No, we need confirmation from a mime. Someone get a mime on the
Yeah,
phone.
someone get a
Someone get a
mime.
mime on the
Someone
phone
get a
right now. We
mime
need a
on the
mime.
Yeah. Please call a mime
I think mimes
until
do
I hear
move their
it from the
lips.
mime's
they
voice.
just don't speak. That's the thing. They will
Yeah,
move
yeah,
their
Oh,
lips.
it looks like we have a mime in the chat. We have a mime in the chat.
Oh, wait, that's a meme.
Oh wait, no, it's
It's a meme. Oh, it's a meme.
That has to
Close,
now be a
close.
meme, by the
False
way.
alarm.
Emil, you
Sorry,
are
false
the
alarm.
embodiment of a meme. Like,
Emil, get
endless
making a
entertainment.
Charlie Chaplin style meme with that, please. Right.
In the USA,
Yeah.
mimes do not move their lips. That would be a lip sync artist. However, around the world, I don't know.
I would
Yeah,
say
and-
that there is no
Your call.
room in which I would look at 2 people and be like, the distinction between these people is one is a mime and one is a lip sync artist, and think they were anywhere near the same.
And
That
also,
is just
you
not
two
a
aren't
thing.
in the U.S., so
Yeah.
I mean,
Tomato, tomato.
how do you know where we are?
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
you're,
anyway.
you're over here.
Anthony
US-splaining
was
me.
moving their lips and is in America, so I'm going to give them more
Anthony is
points.
America.
So I'm going to say
I am-
America. So you're going to get a solid 14, but because you got your more points, so in Sam's side, you're going to get 16. How's that? Those are some damn fine scores, right?
all right.
Yeah, I think that's fair. 16 and 14. Right. Okay, cool. So those scores should now be on those doors. And we're at the end of the games. We're at the end of the rounds. All we need to do now is roll for your class. And that doesn't matter at all, does it?
What are our stats? What are our two best
let's
stats?
Let's go. So Vin Weasley, then you've got Vin Weasley's got 10 in strength, 14 in dex, 19 in con, 24 in intelligence, 8 in wisdom, and a 14 in charisma. So Dexy, intelligence, charismatic. There you
Hoping for artificer.
Yeah, there you go. Agatha Christie though, a 28 in strength, a 7 in dex, a 15 in con, a 23 in intelligence, a 10 in wisdom, and a 16 in charisma. Barbarian, wizard,
Paladin.
paladin. Yeah.
What?
Sorry, I was
paladin.
responding to your barbarian. I wasn't sure
Oh,
with
oh,
that.
yeah,
no.
that's an additional point. I will roll a d6. A 5, you get an additional point to your wisdom score.
Well played. Well played.
Very well played.
Right. Okay, so you've got pretty good scores all around, relatively. Just Dexy, really. So you don't. Monk's probably maybe not great, I guess, but that's about it. Okay, we'll start off then with Vin Weasley the Hungry. What will they be? What will they be? So it's down to Rob to roll, and you should roll
boy.
a D2, then a D8. Roll with the D2
Okay.
first. Let me know what it is, or give me the high, low, whatever. However you want to roll that.
Low. So
Low.
whatever that is.
So Artificer to Fighter. So roll me
Okay.
D8, re-roll a 1. If anyone got some cheers ready, they could cheers this up if they want to.
6?
Cleric, you've got a 8 wisdom
Damn
cleric.
A neutral evil cleric.
A neutral evil cleric. Yes, that's
Death.
right.
How do we reroll that?
That's why they're evil, because they've got they love. Well, that's gonna be interesting.
I love that. Man, high intelligence, high dexterity cleric. Just what everyone builds.
Basically, I think the rule is right. Here it is. Vin Weasley. He's been away from the Weasley family for a long time. Okay, he's actually an evil wizard. He's come back pretending to be a cleric. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy, Weasley guy. I'm gonna heal you all. But actually, I'm an evil wizard, and I'm gonna kill you all. Yeah. Whilst I'm driving my souped-up Ford Anglia, flying Ford Anglia. So that is your canon. Okay.
Family.
Multi-class.
Multi-classing. I might even allow it. We'll see. Just because it works so well, because you got that. So we'll see. Okay. I'm rule of cool is basically where I'm gonna land. Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. What's she gonna be? What's she gonna be? Zoe. It's you to
What do I
roll.
need to roll?
Give me the high, low, or the D2 first. Let's see what you get. See where you end up. What half of the
Hi.
high? So you're in the monk to wizard range. Oh, roll me a D8 and re-roll a 1.
What do you mean by re-roll the 1?
If you get a 1,
If you
just
roll a
re-roll.
1, reroll.
Just, if
Ah,
you get
okay.
a 1, just re-roll.
2.
You're a monk. You're a monk.
Gosh.
The one thing you said, oh, that probably wouldn't be very good.
Yeah. You could be a very high strength monk.
Just not use chi points.
Just don't use your, don't use your,
Just punching, right?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
yeah, just punch your way through it. It's fine.
What's our
Yeah,
plus
it'll be
14? Our unarmed strike will actually be a bit ridiculous.
Yes.
I like that she's like a ballroom brawler. Everyone's like, oh, do you just like fight people? Like, yeah, I'm a monk. Like, no, you just kind of get in fights. I don't know if that makes you a monk.
But they're very charismatic, so they pull it off. Maybe this is another one of these deceptive sort of things. They kind of just want a box, but they ended up in a monastery and thought, yeah, I'll just play it off. I get free food. It's nice, get free lodging.
Lawful
I mean,
good.
if
So
you
they've
channel
Go
the
ahead.
Miss Marple, but maybe the monastery is just the retirement home,
Yes, yes.
and
Or-
that actually she's really good at combat, but nobody expects it.
Yes, I like it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whips out the
Were these
knitting
not the-
needles and assassinates.
Also,
and
by the time, but if they're a bit older though, probably in that when everyone's dying, it's she's going to be trying to solve these murders as well. It kinda works. I wonder if anyone's actually left in this monastery alive. If Agatha Christie's there, to be honest. As we all know.
As Live Laugh Lovecraft's resident Victorian expert, I just want to confirm that actually the only two job options that women had in the 18th century, the Victorian era, were to be a bare knuckle brawler or to go and join a monastery. So
Yeah.
There you go.
No, that is
Split the
in the-
difference.
Yes, in the world where the 18th century is the Victorian period, bare knuckle
This world.
brawling and monastery
Actually,
monastery
Victorian period.
residing
Just
were in fact the
clarify, it's
only
19th
two.
century. Just by the way, just
Sam has made it a point of pride that he flatly refuses to know when the Victorian era was, and it's generally any time in the past that isn't the Second
before
World War.
1915.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sorry, Second
Oh, the
World
First
War.
World War, it's gone back.
Okay, so you've
This is
you've
very-
understood that the Victorian period isn't in the First World War. Okay, good. Yeah. Really showing off
I'm
the
very clever.
English education system. Yes. Usually we're
Wait, what are we talking about here? Victor's era?
Victor's era. Victor's era. Ooh. Anyway, there we go. Well, that's
It's actually Ian's time period. It's when he was
Yeah.
like,
So I just need to add that to your class on your name there. So she is a monk. All of these you could do. Obviously, you could be. Is there an intelligence-based monk? There's a spellcasting intelligence-based monk. I'm sure. I imagine. I
I
bet
think
there
they
is.
use wisdom though.
okay.
I bet they use
Yeah.
wisdom.
There's always, but then all of these classes have a subclass that you could just generally use to stat up to whatever stat you really like. To be honest, I always find that. Like you can do fighters that use intelligence as well, can't you, and stuff like that. There's always something.
That's not how this works.
Yeah, but it is how it works. Really, when you look at it, it does. You know. But anyway, that's the game. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you. Why don't you all go? It's one of you from your team. Normally DMs, but I don't know. One of you from your team say where we can find your wonderful shows, what you do, where you do them, where you post them, how often you do so, all that sort of stuff. So Adventures Inc. You go. Whoever you want to give.
Anthony, it's all you, bud.
All right. You can head over to our website at adventureincpod.com where we have everything there, episodes, links, world guide information, all kinds of stuff. We are currently pretty early on in our second campaign, but the first campaign still exists out there. There's 260 episodes of our 5-year first campaign, and then there's the new campaign that has just started. So
which starts with
now is a
shopping
perfect
episode,
time.
by the way, which is always a great way to start an episode. So yeah. Always.
Well,
this is how I like to start a series. It's just get straight to the shopping episodes. That's where everyone wants to go when they've got no money.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
That's where it's meant to be. So
We're breaking the mold.
Yeah. It starts in a shop. And your Twitter handles are all on the screen right now, so everyone can see that. So there's Adventuring Pod Twitter, and there's Rob. You can see at Mural Goblin, and Anthony at Read Anthony. Is that right?
Yeah,
Read Anthony G.
Yeah, that's it. Read Anthony
Yep.
G. Yeah, I got it. I can't read it because it's smaller on my screen. And then over to
Read Anthony G.
Yeah.
Do it.
And
wrong form.
Yes.
Sam, Zoe, whoever of you want to give us your way to find all the fantastic things.
Off you go.
Okay. Hello. Yes, I'm Sam, the Dungeon Master for Live Laugh Lovecraft. It is a horror comedy podcast set in a quite messed up Lovecraftian world based very loosely on early 20th century science. It can be found everywhere your podcasts live. However, I prefer if you used Apple Podcasts and gave it reviews because that's what I like. Otherwise, I exist on Twitter at Lovecraft D&D. Ignore the one here. That's where I talk about here. That's where I talk about science.
Oh,
We don't
sorry.
do science.
Okay.
No. That's absolutely fine. You don't care about science, right? You care about D&D.
Care about science.
Yeah, and it's funny and it's tackling some difficult topics, especially going forwards. And we normally release weekly, but we are currently on a break and we'll be back soon. Oopsie daisy.
And you also are doing some stuff with other things, or are you not allowed to say that?
Yes, I am. And then personally, me on Fridays from September, I will be streaming on Check These Out. And basically, we have a series of it's kind of a cosmic horror anthology, and the cast changes every 4 weeks, and it's a bunch of different mini stories, basically set in the same world as the podcast, but kind of when different things are happening. And it's going to be spooky, and bits of it will be funny, and we've got some amazing guests from all around the world of TTRPGs, which
Rad.
will be announced in a little bit.
Woo! Exciting. And with that, obviously, I think Adventure Inc. is amazing. I also just wanted to boost on to Live Lovecraft and say that I have been DM'd by Sam, and he's an amazing DM, so you should definitely check out whatever he does. So I just wanted to just add that as a bonus. I haven't, unfortunately, not been DM'd by Anthony, but I'm always open to being DM'd by Anthony. If he wants to. I don't want to offer that up.
You know, we do
Opportunity
special Patreon episodes,
Ooh.
man. You can come on.
All right, fine. I'll be there.
Opportunity exists.
Okay,
All
there
right.
we go. Right, fine. There we go. I just got myself a job. That's how I do it. I just get
You think
people on
we
it and
pay?
get myself jobs. Yeah, I'm joking. So anyway, thank you to Ryan as ever for, or it's sometimes Rita, but Ryan coming back and helping out with the scores, being a star as per usual.
Happy to help.
he's having a great
Listen
time.
to that crispy voice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
It's very good sound. And I've been Hamilton. I am so glad that all of you have watched this and enjoyed yourself. I hope and everyone who's been here, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's an absolute
Thank
honour
you.
that I can have such amazing people here and spend time with you. And we will see you next week with Paradise RPG and Waffles Maple Syrup in episode 6 of Dragon's Duel. See you. Bye. Bye.